Kia ora and welcome to Under the Māori Moon. Welcome to my second episode. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm Kāpoi. This is Under the Māori Moon. I'm learning to live with a Māori lunar calendar to help me grow kai and look after my well-being here in Taranaki. Today is the 22nd of July 2026 and today I am observing Tamatea-a-Aio. Tamatea-a-Aio is a fair day for planting kai and also for fishing. So kumara, eels, crayfish might be abundant, plentiful, but they are quite small. So it is a good day today to collect shellfish. We have a rāhui here in Taranaki that's been going on for the past 2 years. That's due to the pillaging by people outside of our region coming here and taking our paua and our kina, ngā kihi, sea anemones. We had volunteers go out and try to educate these people that were taking our shellfish without any thought for tomorrow and our tamariki and what's to come. So this is the second phase of our rāhui that has a bit of government backing, thank goodness, and we're really happy here in Taranaki that our foreshore and our mātaitai kaimoana is being protected. So I won't be going kohi mātaitai today. Instead, I'm going to be sowing seeds to germinate some tomatoes and other vegetables that I'm looking to plant in my garden at the end of this month and look to harvest by spring. Okay, so let's take a look at where we are in the 30-night cycle. Okay, so currently Tamatea-a-Aio, this is where we are in the cycle. We're going to look at the next 8 days to give you as much heads up as I can for planning the planting of kai in your garden, and also if you're a fisherman, planning for your next great big fish out. So let's look at tomorrow, the 23rd of July, Tamatea Whakapau. Now this is a fair day for planting kai, not really a great day for fishing. Tomorrow morning is the best time to plant kai. It's an ideal time to plant crops that grow seeds on the inside. So we're talking about tomatoes, pumpkins, peas and beans. The next 2 days, the 24th of July and the 25th, are avoid days. That is, on Friday the 24th, Ariroa arrives. This is not a great moon for planting or fishing. It's one for planning and marking time. On Saturday, the 25th of July, the Hina moon arrives. This is not a day to plant kai or to fish. So, best to plan what you're going to do on the next excellent day, which follows the day after Hina, which is Mawharu. So Saturday, the 26th of July, is an excellent day for planting kai. It's also a good day for fishing, eeling, and collecting crayfish. It's also an excellent day for trapping eels in the hinaki and putting out your cray pot. On the 27th of July, the Ohua moon arrives. Now this is an excellent day for planting food and fishing, eeling and collecting crays. Tuesday the 28th of July brings Atua Whakahaihai. Now Atua Whakahaihai is an avoid day for both planting kai and for fishing, eeling or collecting crayfish. On the 29th of July, the Oturu moon arrives. This is an excellent day for bobbing for eels, an excellent day for fishing and also for planting kai in your mara. Now best to plant your kai and fish in the afternoon because that is the better part of the day for activity. Now we have arrived in the period yesterday with Atua Whakahaihai to the full moon period. During the full moon phase and right up to the third quarter, this is when the light decreases, sap starts to flow downward. So it's the best time to sow and plant root vegetables as the downward flow enhances the root growth of your vegetables. So we're talking about taiwa, asparagus, and rhubarb as an example. Now, this period up until the third quarter is also an excellent time for taking cuttings from other plants. So that's a wrap up of the next 8 days, following on from Tamatea-a-Aio today, all the way through to Oturu next Wednesday on the 29th of July. The Hina app calendar that you hear me referring to is my primary source that I'll be using to share this information about planting kai and fishing. Now I'm going to be comparing it with a Taranaki Iwi maramataka that I got when I participated in a permaculture course here with my iwi, and it was an excellent course. I learned so much, and this is kind of spurred on my motivation to actually use a lunar calendar to help regulate my well-being and gets me out into the garden growing kai, so I don't have to give my money away to Woolworths, Pack and Save, or any of those other supermarkets taking our money. The question today is, what does Tamatea-a-Aio bring to our mara and to our fishing habits? And what do I actually see here? So here's my current garden this morning. And you can see it's cloudy, windy, we've had a few showers off and on. It's a little bit of everything, but not a great day to be out there fishing and planting. I am doing one small task today and just feeding all of my seedlings that I have put in the ground in the last couple of weeks. That's because today is a bit changeable, the weather, so I'm just going to do something that fits today's conditions. So here's what I got up to in the garden yesterday. Weeding, just cleaning up my garden beds. I've got more garden beds that I want to dig, so in readiness for these seedlings that I'm about to, for these seeds I'm about to sow. I have also sown my spring onions last weekend, spring onions and sweet peas. So they've already sprouted. I've put them outside because I'm using seed mats and a grow room to help stimulate the seedlings and seeds. Once they've popped their heads out and germinated, I just take them straight outside to start hardening them off so that they get sunshine on them. And also, if you leave them on the seed mats, they get a bit leggy and long, and they're not the healthiest plants when you are seedlings when you train them like that. So as soon as they germinate, pop them out under the sun and they will acclimatise, or harden is what they say, to the outdoor weather, and then they'll be ready in a couple of weeks once I continuously feed them to be ready to plant out. The calendar provides one layer of information for us, but the weather gives us another. So you always need to be mindful of the weather conditions, and if it's unsuitable for you to go out and work in your mara, then so be it. Stay inside, use the time wisely, keep yourself well, it is winter, and plan instead for what you're going to do on the next excellent planting days. So I've noticed in comparing the Hina app lunar calendar with the Taranaki maramataka is that the next 4 days are similar. They use the same name and it falls on the same day. Then it starts to diverge once we make it to Ohua. So it would be good for me to see how this compares, especially with the well-being of those seedlings I'll plant on Ohua. So a lot of similarities, but a lot of differences too. Some of them are just variations in the name. In the Hina app lunar calendar, Atua Whakahaihai is the lunar moon due next Tuesday. However, according to the Taranaki Iwi maramataka, the day is referred to as turu and only a fair day, as opposed to Atua Whakahaihai being a day that Hina app lunar calendar recommends we don't plant or fish. All right, so that's my update for today. You've got 8 days ahead to plan your next gardening and fishing event, and also I will upload a short video to give you the heads up on the really good fishing days as they come closer. So look out for that on my channel. Until then, stay well, keep your hands in the dirt, eyes to the sky. Thanks for watching my channel. Like and subscribe if you're interested in getting updates. Otherwise, I'll see you here next week under the Māori moon. Hei konara.